Welcome to the Ysleta High School commencement ceremony for the class of 2020.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say dawns and star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Priscilla Martinez, Student Body President of Ysleta High School. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Texas Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Please join me for a moment of silence. Now, please enjoy the singing of the Ysleta High School alma mater.
Ysleta, we love you, where the silvery Rio Grande gleams among the sands. Ysleta, alma mater, our dear high school stands. Onward, onward, Ysleta, we shall faithful be, and we pledge our deep allegiance, Ysleta, to thee. Ysleta.
Please welcome our Chief, Ysleta High School Principal, Sylvia Rendon.
To all our audience at home, alumni, parents, family, and friends, welcome to Ysleta High School's first ever virtual graduation ceremony celebrating the class of 2020. Life as we know it has changed drastically in the last few months. Now more than ever, we are excited to be able to celebrate our seniors and their accomplishments as students of Ysleta High School. As always, I would like to give special thanks to all parents and family for your love, guidance, and support of your children throughout their time here at Ysleta. To our faculty and staff, thank you for your tireless efforts in guiding these students to graduating as we navigate these uncharted waters together. There is no doubt that the class of 2020 will be remembered always. Next, we have our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Xavier de la Torre, with a special message for the class of 2020.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the virtual commencement ceremony for the class of 2020 at the Ysleta Independent School District. It is a privilege to join with our families virtually to commemorate a once-in-a-lifetime milestone, high school graduation. Parents, family, and friends, I understand that this is an unconventional way to celebrate graduation for our seniors. But after all that has happened this year and all that has taken place over the life of this generation, I would propose that unconventional is the best way to celebrate this remarkable group of bright, resourceful, and talented graduates. When the members of our class of 2020 were born, there was nothing conventional about the wounded country that welcomed them following the tragic 9/11 terrorist attacks in New York City. As a country, we were saddened, stunned, and shaken, but there was no stopping the youthful promise of the class of 2020, which would go on to witness such unconventional events as the election of this country's first African-American president, the appointment of the first Hispanic justice on the U.S. Supreme Court, and quite possibly the most revered technological invention of all time, the iPhone. Today, as our graduates prepare to enter the world of adulthood, they have been thrust yet again into a most unconventional circumstance, a pandemic that has disrupted not only the end of their senior year, but life as we all know it. However, this unprecedented time of crisis has also allowed us to witness the impressive resilience, resolve, and perseverance of the class of 2020. Already you have faced extraordinary circumstances. Already you have learned to survive dramatic change and thrive in the face of adversity. As a result, the Ysleta Independent School District is confident in its mission to send you out into the world as a successful high school graduate who's prepared to meet the challenges of today's global economy. In your years at Ysleta ISD, you have helped create our legacy as the District of Champions, where our high schools are routinely named among the best high schools in America by the U.S. News and World Report. Our phenomenal sports teams have brought home an outstanding 5 state championships in the past 2 years, as well as numerous individual gold, silver, and bronze medals. Our student musicians, singers, and artists are regularly recognized as among the best in the state and nation for their outstanding performances and artwork. In typical fashion, the talents of the class of 2020 refuse to be confined to convention. Extraordinary events have taken place over your lifetime, and they have uniquely positioned you to set a bold path for your future, one that embraces change, adversity, and opportunity without fear or hesitance. I am reminded today of one of our greatest and most unconventional U.S. presidents, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. He survived the Spanish flu pandemic of 1918 and boldly led his country for a historic 4 terms, despite having polio and lacking the ability to walk or stand on his own in the last 20 years of his life. He once famously observed that throughout history, there seems to be a mysterious cycle in human events. To some generations, much is given. Of other generations, much is expected. What he said next is the message I offer you, class of 2020. This generation of Americans has a rendezvous with destiny. Whether your plans include a post-secondary education, a noble career in military service, or advancement in the profession of your choice, I encourage you to be the master of your destiny, not the victim. Embrace the unconventional adversity before you and transform it into the strength you need to create the future you envision for yourselves. We wish you only the best, and we eagerly await the success you are destined to achieve. Congratulations, class of 2020. We salute you. Go Indians.
Thank you, Dr. De La Torre. Character, leadership, service, and scholarship are the 4 main criteria for selection in the National English Honor Society. This year, the class of 2020 will have 35 graduating members of the National English Honor Society. Congratulations, seniors. Members of the National Honor Society are selected in recognition of their leadership, scholarship, character, and service. They are students who have maintained a minimum of an 85% grade point average, have participated in school and community activities, and who have demonstrated outstanding leadership skills. This year, stoles were awarded to students who completed a minimum of 24 hours of community service. This year, 70 graduating seniors have earned this honor. Congratulations on your outstanding achievements. Every year, our graduates work diligently to earn post-secondary financial aid to include scholarships, grants, waivers, and military monies to include funds received by students enlisted in military service. This year, our seniors earned a total of $108,347,656. It takes hard work and dedication to earn a scholarship and to serve our country in the military. These students challenge themselves with rigorous curriculum and have proven to be exceptional students and model citizens. Graduates of the class of 2020, thank you for bringing both pride and recognition to Ysleta High School and your families. The top 10% is a distinguished group of graduates. These students have worked diligently throughout their high school careers and have managed to maintain their spots at the top of their class. This year, the class of 2020 has 22 students who are members of the top 10% and will walk the stage in a gray gown as acknowledgement of their rank. It is now time to announce the top 10 students of the tribe of 2020 in order of class rank. Number 10, Isaac Nathaniel Lazo. Number 9, Christina Aragon. Number 8, Jalen Promise. Number 7, Josue Aaron Robles. Number 6, Lucas Ruben Flores. Number 5, Priscilla Yaneli Martinez. Number 4, Zachary Jacob Althoff. Number 3, Emily Ann Lopez Touche. Number 2, Jesus Amaya Mendoza. And number 1, April Alexa Morales. Congratulations to the top 10 seniors of Ysleta High School's class of 2020. Thank you for your dedication to academics at Ysleta High School. It is my pleasure to introduce the Salutatorian for the tribe of 2020, Jesus Amaya Mendoza.
Before I begin, I want to thank God for bringing us in perfect health to this graduation despite everything that's happening. También quiero agradecer a mi madre y a mi padre por amarme a pesar de todas las fallas que tengo y por dejar todo en su México lindo y querido con tal de que sus hijos se vinieran a estudiar a este gran país. To my brother, you have filled me with misery and annoyance every day for the past 18 years. Yet I thank and love you because I wouldn't be where I'm at without your tough love. Y a mis amigos, simplemente gracias por estar ahí en las buenas y en las malas. For years, many of us have been looking forward to high school. We imagine the excitement of the typical high school experience, but honestly, our experience has been anything but typical. Since freshman year, we have watched every senior class experience homecoming, prom, and graduation. It's as if it was a circle of life, or at least a circle of high school. Then there's us, the class of 2020, also known as the Perfect Vision. We began walking the halls of Ysleta High School in late August of 2016, thinking about who we were, what we learned, and who would accompany us as we headed towards graduation. We learned how to write research papers, organize our binders, and take college classes, but we never learned what to do with our time when we found out spring break was going to be a month long. During this quarantine, some of you enjoyed being stuck at home all day, while others made up any excuse to get out of the house. In my case, I enjoyed being home mainly because I was able to think about my views and how wrong some of them were. For example, I was under the impression that my accomplishments were mine alone, yet I found out that nothing could be further from the truth. Without the support of our loved ones, it would be impossible to reach your full potential. If you take anything from this speech, please let it be the following. Accomplish every goal you set for yourself, no matter how short or long it is, but never ever forget to be a grateful, humane person along the way, especially to those who love and cheer us on. This quarantine taught me that relationships are the foundation of happiness, so I encourage you to put that belief on a pedestal and let it become a standard throughout your life. Lastly, fellow graduates, while many of you are the first to graduate high school in your family, others of you will be the first to attend college in your family, and the remainder of you guys will be following your parents' footsteps and pursuing a higher education. Whatever category you fall under, I want you to know that this accomplishment of graduating high school is one of many to come for all of you, and that we have barely begun scratching the surface of our full potential. Ysleta class of 2020, I beg you to believe in yourselves, try, and do good in this world. Once an Indian, always an Indian. Thank you.
Jesus, thank you very much for your outstanding speech. It is my pleasure to introduce the valedictorian for the Tribe of 2020, April Alexa Morales.
Greetings, family, friends, faculty and staff, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2020. I am honored and humbled to be speaking today as we take part in this notable milestone together. I never imagined our senior year coming to an end like this, but standing here today, I'm nothing more than grateful for the countless blessings God has given me every step of my journey. Through every wake of adversity, He has been my foundation and my strength. I'm thankful for my family, the greatest blessing of all, who have shaped me into the person I am today. I'm thankful for the extraordinary faculty and staff of Ysleta High School, who have supported me and prepared me for the next step in my journey. I am thankful for our custodians, security, cafeteria staff, and nurses who play a vital role in our school. And of course, I am thankful for the memories I hold dear to my heart of the time we spent here together as friends. I know it may feel like our time and effort has gone to waste as we are not able to take part in traditional celebrations. But we must remember that we are not a class defined by adversity. We are a class defined by resilience, strength, and unity. While I may not know all of you personally, I do know that each and every one of you hold the capability to strive beyond the battles you are facing. As the Lord declares in Jeremiah 29:11, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." We must remember there is always hope for a better tomorrow. And today, more than ever, I realize that we are that hope, that light for ourselves and future generations. Congratulations, Tribe of 2020, on your remarkable achievements. I wish all of you the best on your future endeavors. Always remember, once an Indian, always an Indian. Thank you.
The Collage Award is the highest honor that Ysleta High School bestows upon its seniors, a tradition that began with the graduating class of 1954. The award is given to 5 males and 5 females who exemplify the character and spirit of Ysleta High School. These students are selected by the faculty based on the students' contribution to Ysleta High School in terms of extracurricular activities, character, and citizenship. It is with great pleasure that I announce the recipients of the 2020 Collage Awards in random order. She has served as a role model for those who have competed with her on the field. She is the definition of a well-rounded student and was recently named Ysleta High School's 2020 Female Athlete of the Year by the El Paso Athletic Hall of Fame. She will be continuing her athletic career at Western Texas College in the fall. Bianca Aguayo Rivera. This young lady has not only excelled in the classroom, but has also danced her way to a second-place finish in our Dancing with the YHS Start competition. Her kind smile and respectful demeanor will be remembered by all at Ysleta High School. Cristina Aragon. This young lady is not only one of the most brilliant minds her teachers have encountered, but also one of the most tenacious. She is always attacking all obstacles with a positive attitude. She will continue to pave her path to success at Yale University in the fall. April Morales. This young woman has been involved in not only one academic organization at Ysleta, but has also been a part of the Lady Indian softball program throughout her high school career. She will be attending Brown University in the fall. Emily Lopez Touche. This young woman's dedication to her studies has always been a priority. She is well respected by her teachers and peers and has put in great efforts to improve our school throughout her service. She will be attending the University of Texas at El Paso in the fall. Priscilla Martinez. This young man is varsity captain on the basketball court and excels in the classroom as well. His coach reminds us that he not only leads with his words, but with his actions. He will continue his academic and athletic career at Austin College. Christian Luera. This young man has been a part of Student Council National Honor Society, was part of the soccer program, and was this year's cross-country team captain. In addition, he will be graduating with honors in dual credit. He was recently named recipient of the EPCC Presidential Scholarship, Robert Avalos. This young man has strived to be the best at every endeavor. He pushed himself to the limit on the football field, basketball court, and in the discus ring throughout his time at Ysleta. One of his teachers shared, "He is always first to class and first to answer my questions. It makes me proud that he has the knowledge and courage to be himself." He will be attending the University of Texas at El Paso in the fall. Jeremy Flores. Our next recipient is known for the wealth of knowledge he possesses. He is a 3-year member of our High Q team and has been instrumental to the team's back-to-back city championships and co-championships in 2020. In the fall, he will be attending Williams College in Massachusetts. Jesus Amaya Mendoza. This young man has a presence in the classroom, on the field, on the court, and on the track. In all he does, he always represents the Ysleta community with poise and pride. He will be attending the University of Texas at El Paso in the fall. Lucas Flores. Congratulations to this year's recipients.
Thank you very much, Ms. Hernandez. Tribe of 2020, you have made it to the end of your high school journey. Standing here today is a testament to your hard work, dedication, and perseverance in the face of adversity. I will always remember the class of 2020, not because of the current events of the time, but because of how you all exemplify what it means to be an Indian. I will remember how this senior class excelled academically, with the top 10 graduates having a minimum GPA of 99. This class paved the way for the early college academy, which will impact generations of Indians to come. You have earned college credit in dual credit classes and challenged yourselves in AP courses successfully. You have spent endless hours studying for exams, doing research, huddling together to learn collaboratively. Study habits that will lead to success in your post-secondary careers. We will have this year's graduates attending Ivy League schools such as Brown University, Williams College, and Yale University. I will remember the sights and sounds of packed football games with our varsity team making the playoffs for the first time in 4 years. The blowout wins and the nail-biting finishes under the Friday night lights, accompanied by our fabulous award-winning cheerleaders and dancing spirit squads, as well as the thunderous sound of our marching band, who advanced to area once again this year. For me, the class of 2020 will be these moments in historic Hutchins Stadium, surrounded by the love and support of the entire Ysleta community. I will remember Wafer Gym, with every seat in the bleachers filled with cheering fans, the sneakers squeaking across the hardwood floor, and the swish of the ball at the buzzer. The hard-fought victories over district rivals made possible by teamwork. I'll remember our varsity boys team showing the grit it takes to earn a playoff spot for the first time in 11 years. And these are just a small number of examples of the grit and perseverance you have displayed these past 4 years. But mostly, I will remember how you have grown from unsure freshmen into confident young adults. The past 4 years have provided you all with a lifetime of memories and experiences, and I feel truly honored to have been witness to it. The world is in your hands now, and I'm confident in saying that the future has never looked brighter. I'll leave you today with this quote from Maya Angelou. We may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated. It may even be necessary to encounter the defeat so that we can know who we are. Congratulations, Tribe of 2020, and remember, once an Indian, always an Indian. Now I have the honor to present to you the Ysleta High School class of 2020. I certify that these students have met all the requirements of the Ysleta Board of Trustees and the Texas Education Agency, and are certified to receive their diplomas. And now, YISD Board Trustee of the Ysleta area, Mr. Sotero Ramirez, will accept this class for graduation.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor to join with you to celebrate our graduates' successful journey with the Ysleta Independent School District. I'd like to begin with one simple statement to the Tribe of 2020 on behalf of everyone who knows, loves, and supports them. You are amazing. You have proven to be the most determined and persevering students. You worked diligently for years to achieve this milestone, and in the last semester of your senior year, you found it within yourself to push through to the finish line, even in the midst of the pandemic. Your family, your friends, your school, and your district take great pride in your accomplishments, and we see nothing but hope, promise, and opportunity in the bright future that lies ahead of you. We owe a huge debt of gratitude to the hardworking staff, faculty, and administration of Ysleta High School. You went above and beyond to make sure the educational needs of all students were met when schools closed in March. In addition, you ensured our community remained virtually close during these very challenging times. Your dedication to students is exceptional. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, we extend our deepest thanks and appreciation for all you do. As a proud alumni of the class of '77, your graduation allows me to reflect on my own graduation. That year, a very popular song spoke to an uncertain future, but embracing the possibilities. The message for this moment is that while we may never pass this way again, we shared the same road for the last 4 years. Please take this occasion to consider those who have shared this journey with you and why each of them is special in their own way. A teacher, a friend, parents, coach, or anyone who touched your lives are part of this very momentous event. And now, Tribe of 2020, the time has come for you to join the ranks of Ysleta High School alumni everywhere. It is my pleasure to announce that you have successfully completed your education at the Ysleta Independent School District. Ms. Rendon, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I hereby accept that these students have fulfilled the requirements of the Texas Education Agency and are eligible to graduate. Congratulations, Indians. Best wishes to the Tribe of 2020, and always remember, once an Indian, always an Indian. Thank you.
At this time, Ms. Audrey Hernandez, Ysleta High School's 2020 Teacher of the Year, will begin the roll call of graduates.
April Alexa Morales. Jesús Ernesto Amaya Mendoza, Emily Ann Lopez Touche, Zachary Jacob Altoff, Priscila Janelli Martinez, Lucas Ruben Flores, Josué Aarón Robles, Jalen Promise, Cristina Aragón, Isaac Nathaniel Lasso, Lisbeth Dorado, Victoria Emiliano, Cintia Itzel Anaí Escalante, Ana Carol Gaitán Palacios, Emily Matzil Gurrola, Paulina Herbert, Yanadi Hernández, Ashley Nicole Lopez, Joshua Ramón López, Christian Gabriel Luera, Asia Katiana Magallanes, Juliana Soleil Monteiro, Alexander Moraza, Georgina Stephanie Olivas, Tiffany Elaine Ortiz, Isaac Ismael Pérez, Jordan Renee Pucci, Diego Armando Reyes García, Francisco Javier Samaniego, René Solís, Valeria Torres Valles, Mackenzie Kristen Adams, Bianca Judith Aguayo Rivera, Aaron Michael Aguilar, Jaden Elizabeth Aguirre, Matthew Alcalá, Gabriela Samir Aldaco, Steve Alvarado, William Brandon Alvarado, Flor Azucena Anaya. Isaiah Eric Anaya. Blanca Estela Ángel. Daniela Aranda. Gabriel Arias. Kevin Arias. Carlos Eduardo Arras Meléndez. Omar Osvaldo Arruñada. Darren Samuel Ábalos. Maika Isel Ábalos. Robert Ábalos. Lauren Nikki Ávila. Kevin Valderas Hernández. Cristina Alexis Bañuelos. Aaron Mayalal Bañuelos. Adrián Bocanegra Richarte. Marcos Calvillo. Arik René Cano. Sarah Sujei Carvajal. Alexa Miroslava Carrillo. Denise Irene Castañeda. Brian Castillo. Blanca Minerva Castillo Pérez. Daniela Contreras Torres. Jimena Castillo. Kevin Alejandro Chávez. Brittany Cordero. Angélica Cota. Hugo de Ávila. Sofía Dolores de la Rosa. Mauricio Miguel de la Rosa Minjares. Sebastián de León López. Eric David Delgado. Gabriel Aisea Domínguez. Laura Daniela Domínguez. Nio Julián Duarte. Michael Gregorio Durán. Daniela Annette Durán. Jocelyn Ivonne Durán Ramírez. Jonathan Espinosa. Janet Michelle Falcón Morales, René Antonio Fierro, Jeremy Flores, Roxanne Lillian Flores, Edith Giovanna Flores Tarín, Judith Joana Flores Tarín, Fernanda Fuentes, Jorge Luis Fuentes Contreras, Roberto Jesús García, Saúl García, Natalie Gaussin, Adrian González, Brandon González, Jesús Eduardo González, Miguel Ángel González, Areli Hernández, Briana Hernández, Christabel Hernández, Ariel Noé Herrera, Ashley Imelda Herrera, Fernanda Hidrogo, Jacqueline Angela Holguín, Eduardo Huerta, Isaac Jaramillo, Cynthia Itzel Jiménez, John Paul Jiménez, Marisol Lamas Veloz, Alisa Brianna Lee, Daniel James Lentz, Sean Michael Lentz, Carlos Fermín Limón, Abel Nathaniel Lopez, Elizabeth Thurnapop Lopez, Joseph Lopez, Jaylene Lopez, Brian Enrique González, Dathan Isaiah Lorey, Irvin Israel Ibarra García, Stephen Jacob Luján, Josie Christine Lozano, Jesús Gerardo Lupercio, Alessandra Madrid, Giovanni Martinez. Sebastián Isaiah Martinez. Serena Danielle Martinez. Fátima Celeste Martínez. Elizabeth Abigail Martínez García. Hannah Victoria Mata. Alexis Alicia McKinney. Jacqueline Medina. Alejandro Mendoza. Jacoby Mendoza López. Michelle Alejandra Molina Galindo. Nathan Dominic Montes. Adriana Montes Rodríguez. Martín Morales. Tamara Idalí Morales Bravo. Axel Iram Moraza. Daniel Alonso Murillo. Joram Ezequiel Nava. Rubén Ochoa. Ricardo Alfonso Orozco. Brianna Nicole Patterson. Matthew Adrian Perez. Ashley Alia Perez Garcia. Denise Pichardo. Raúl Alcea Ponce. Caitlin Renee Mendoza. Cassandra Miranda. Dylan Travis Long. Giovanni Alexander Lopez. Claudia Aileen Lucho. Ivan Alexis Marquez. Cassie Cariz Susan Pais. Amanda Pinedo. Oscar Alberto Morales. Giselle Daniela Flores. Alan Martínez. Martín Adrián Moncloa. Catherine Portillo. Sebastian Alexis Portillo. Melissa Quesada. Luis Fernando Quintero. Jasmine Alejandra Ramírez. Karen Ramírez. Alexis Noel Ramírez Ramírez. Nicolás Elijah Gutiérrez. Juan Daniel Guerrero. Seth Elijah Ramos. Sean Nicholas Reyes. Yarexi Susana Reyes. Luis Alberto Ríos Olivas. Leslie Anaí Rodríguez. Michelle Carelli Rodríguez. Sabina Fernanda Rodríguez. Gianna Juliet Rodríguez. David Rubio. Evan Rubio. Nathan Ruelas. Daniel Ruiz Canales. Stephanie Sáenz Hernández. Crystal Celeste Salcedo. Lucero Segovia. Hope Marie Serrano. Andy Cifuentes. Alia Monique Silva. Haiti Melanie Silva. Iris Marie Sosa. Rubén Eduardo Soto. José Luis Tavares. Diana Elena Tavares. Luis Enrique Terrones Orozco. Erika Graciela Torres. Mayra Guadalupe Torres Domínguez. Cassandra Guadalupe Trujillo Castillo. Joshua Evan Valdez, Ariana Valles, Cooper Vincent Varela, Betsaira Varela Castro, Jorge Manuel Vargas, Nicholas Adam Vasquez, Jasmine Vaughn, Alexis Vasquez, Diana Julisa Velázquez, Angela Destiny Villa, Christian Villa, Jonathan Andrew Villarreal, Stephen Sebastian Westenberg, Brisa Gabriela Hierro, José Alberto Zapata, Danny Raúl Zaragoza, Stephanie Eileen Zavala, Aaron Iván Zubia, Daniel Zúñiga, Adrian Abraham Rubio, Ruben Sepúlveda,
Tribe of 2020, you are now proud graduates of Ysleta High School. Congratulations, and always remember, once an Indian, always an Indian.